It's a, all right, man. It's a thug's world. It's a thug's world, baby. It's a thug's world, baby. Oh, what the hell is going on? Why doesn't that thing work like that? Jeez, how's your meat? Well, we gotta hope this thing doesn't overheat today. Yeah, it's a little bit crispy out. It's not like ultra. A little bit of the ultra bay. A little bit of the ultraviolence. Alright. Let's get moving. Don't be a thug. How you doing, Chef? What's going on? What's going on, Kelly? How you doing? See that comment today? Somebody said, man, you're just a thug in a thug neighborhood. Like, what the hell, man? You're a thug in a thug neighborhood. Woo, 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 woo. You're just a thug. It's like I'm out there. It's like I'm out there beating the hell out of people on the street, right? In my compromised shape. Oh, crap. Oh. It's hard to say. I can't really see the side chat. I think we're going to go down and look at some vehicles today. I think that's what's on the agenda. We've got a big weekend coming up in Berkeley. Berkeley. The mother lode of liberalism, KPFA. The War and Peace Reports. Thug life. Can you believe it, Chef? Me. Little old me. I'm a thug. It's like I've been beating up ladies in the neighborhood and taking their pocketbooks. You ever notice younger women, they don't carry pocketbooks anymore? Strange. Really strange. Anybody notice that? Yeah, at least please hit the thumbs up. Last night we had a great stream. Let's do it again tonight. Please hit the thumbs up button. It is very appreciated. Don't cost nothing. It's a thug's world, baby. It's a thug's world. Don't forget to put it on all messages. We don't want... This goofy thing always goes to chop. It's a thug's world, baby. And I'm just the kind of thug to give you a beat down. What? Tattoo. I'm gonna pass on that. I know what that's all about, man. Wow, that's like a command decision, right? That's a call to for life. For life. It's like the guys that get a tattoo of their girl's name and they spell the name wrong at the tattoo place. Like, yeah, what's going on, Nick? Hello, everybody. I can't see all the side chat, but welcome in. It's the Thug Chat today. Suddenly everybody wants to talk about thugs. As if I'm a thug because of the neighborhood I live in. Like, really? Really? What's going on, Cork? We got the Corkster here. Oh, man. So yeah, I'm like minding my own business today. And like I get a text message. What do you think they're talking about? Rosie, Roosevelt. Did you hear the news today? I said, well, I thought maybe some building blew up or something. Somebody got their sack torn off in Washington. And it's like, man, this is, you got people walking around and just, they got lawsuit on their mind. They want to be under your rear tires. Yeah, it's painful, but the monetary payoff is there. Oh, man. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? See, I'm thinking, you know, what the hell, okay, I'll bite. You know, what's the big news today? Oh, man. Like, shit, I hate this place. And it's like, oh, you're not going to believe it. Oh, Taylor Swift's new album is dropping next month or something. I'm like, so I didn't answer for 10 minutes. Of course, I'm astounded. It's almost like Muhammad Ali knocked me out the chair. I'm just there for 10 minutes, like speechless. Get another text. Did you hear what I said? Did you read my text message? I mean, what the hell would you do in that situation? Of course, I blocked the person immediately. Taylor Swift, man. Are you kidding? I'd rather have my sack torn off than right? So, of course, I had no alternative. I had to immediately block the person. I don't need you in my orbit. I don't need you in my solar system. What the hell do I care? Oh, it's going to be exciting. It's a showgirl. Look, I'm so over. Right, whoever, I'm so tired of seeing it, the Chiefs game, rah, 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 like, oh, you know, oh, brother. So, of course, I immediately blocked the person. I don't need it. Wouldn't you do the same? I mean, wow. This chick by her sell-by date or something? I don't know. What is she, like 48 or something? 49? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Whoopi Goldberg. I get those two confused. I get Whoopi Goldberg confused with Taylor Swift. I don't know. All right, let's get to our spot, get a cup of coffee, and kind of unwind. It was a brutal text series there. Oh, Roosevelt. I just heard the most exciting news today. You're not even gonna believe it. Yeah, I'm thinking somebody in D.C. got their sack torn off on the Senate floor or something. And no, it's Taylor Swift is dropping a new album. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a hard block, man. That's it. You can't come back from that kind of block. It's impossible. It's impossible. I hate to say it, you don't come back from that kind of shit. The only way I know with Taylor Swift is that annoying person that sits in the booth during the Chiefs games. That's it. With that boyfriend that couldn't keep his mind on football or whatever, and now he says he wants to win another Super Bowl. Got his eye on the wrong thing, you know what I mean, boys? Got your eye on the wrong prize, man. Oh, but she's a good girl. Hasn't even been to space. Isn't that crazy? Corkscrew, she didn't go up in the in the Penis 7 or whatever the thing is called. Hey, May, how are you? The Freedom Peen 7 or whatever that's. What a world we live in, guys. What a world. We're coming unhinged. I got thugs going wild now in New Mexico, and I'm going to worry about this chick, right? Now, the question is New Mexico a blue state or a red state? I don't, oh no, it's the meter maid. Oh, she's here. Oh, she's like a piranha, man. She's always around. Grandma with a ticket book. She loves pulling them out. There it is. I don't know what the hell she's. Maybe the other boys mark the territory, like put that initial harpoon in the whale, and then she comes and writes the ticket. I'm not really sure how the hell that works. But yeah, it's important that you know that Taylor Swift's new album will be dropping. I hope she's got plenty of security for the future. A lot of people are going to make a beeline for that place. Let's see. Let's back up. Please hit the subscribe button and that thumbs up if you haven't done so yet. It's very appreciated. We don't have memberships, Patreons, GoFundMes. We only have you, your thumbs up, whatever gratuities you choose to bestow on the channel. All content for all people all the time. Always has been, always will be. YouTube the way it used to be. Let's see. Let's say hi to some people here. We got Ronnie. How you doing, Ronnie? Amanda Hug and Kiss. Bite me. Let's see. May Blue Eyes. Rip Danger. How you doing? Angus Kisses. Jay's One Air Canada going on strike. Typically bringing politics into it. I don't know what that means. Number one fan. Taylor should be called the Penis 7. That's exactly right. What's going on, Christian South Valley? How are you, Goldsmith? Oh man. So anyway, that was very amusing today when that came in. I mean, wouldn't you hard block somebody that comes in with that? I mean, let's be real, Goldsmith. It's like an immediate hard block. That's it. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any dislike for her. She's obviously got the talent that's carried her very far in life. I don't know what her connection was. Maybe her father had some connection to somebody. I don't know what the hell it was. Think of all the people, yeah, the PPI. Think of all the people that don't make it into music that are much more talented. And, so, yeah, the PPI dropped today. And for all the people that have written me, I hate your guts. It's bullshit. They're going to be cutting interest rates in September. Now, silence today. What do I hear, Amanda Hug and Kiss? Silence. Who knows more, Jerome Powell or Howdy Doody, this U.S. Treasury Secretary? You tell me. I don't know. What's going on, Naomi? What's going on? I believe Taylor's father was fairly wealthy. I thought he was connected. Well, if you had competition there in Canada, you wouldn't have to worry about it, I guess. I don't know. Is that the only airline that's allowed to be in Canada? Just like you can only have CN News or whatever. There's no... what's up, Ro? How you doing? Trump bringing gifts tomorrow to Putin. Trump phone and perfume. How can airlines go on strike? Just easy. They say, you know what? We're not coming to work today. We want more money. Everybody. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Dun, 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 dun. She circles the side looking for the next victim. Thinks, okay, I see those eyes. She hasn't talked to me in a year. I don't know what. I guess. Oh, well, here we go. Okay, we're going to take a picture. Okay, so this guy's got a license plate. I don't know where in the hell it's from. Just remember, Steve Jobs never licensed one of his, never registered a vehicle he bought. You have 6 months before you have to register it. He would trade in for another vehicle before the time came up. Oh, that's good. That's good. Wow. No, we have WestJet Porter, never heard of him. It's like that whole economy's got to be deregulated up there. When I had to run around and try to go to Canada Tire and Bell Canada to try to get a SIM card for my phone, it's like, wow. In Mexico, it took me 5 minutes at the OXXO store. Hunt like a pecker for the tabby on my phone. It's good to see ya. That's it. So obviously, yeah, the inflation will start creeping through the system, but they have to be very careful because final demand is very weak right now. You know, it's not a slam dunk that you can sit there and just push price increases through without affecting your volume. Without affecting the final demand that's coming through the system. That's the tricky part. A lot of guys think you can put whatever price you want on something and people will just pay it. Now, you know, you get some consumer resistance in there, especially when all of these people are being laid off from these big knowledge. Oh, I sent out a resume to 300 companies. I got 4 interviews. I got 2 interviews. And I didn't get the job. It's a big deal. I don't know why this thing just stops. This thing is mucked up. Hey Josh, how you doing? I was at Canadian Tire today buying protein shake powder. I don't know. I'm doing good. It's not the pilots, it's the stewardesses. You're not allowed to say that anymore. Kelly, you're not allowed to say that anymore. You have to call it a flight attendant now. A flight attendant. The days of the stewardesses are long gone. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You got to be politically, you can't say that. You might offend somebody today. So, yeah, it was pretty wild today in the news. I woke up to the news that the governor of New Mexico is urgently calling for help now because crime is so out of control at the southern part of the state. I mean, if your city is featured on Breaking Bad, yeah, that's a problem. Albuquerque, New Mexico and all that. Corkster, she needs some help down there, man. She needs some help. I don't know if it's a blue state, a red state. I don't know if the governor is a Democrat or a Republican. That's where I live. That's what I'm saying. So Squaw Valley, what did you think? I mean, it's like, where did this come from? It's a blue. Okay. All right, that would kind of make sense then, because there was probably a culture of permissiveness down there that just naturally morphed into. It's a push-pull thing. If you are soft on crime, yeah, criminals are very sensitive to that. They're going to expand their operations and stuff till they see the National Guard and the military coming through. You can't have a soft hand when it comes to dealing with thugs. Hence, Amanda Hug and Kiss, the title of today's live stream. It's a thug world, baby. It's a thug world. It's wild crime out here, the Wild West. Now, when did that first happen? When did that first happen? Since you live in that area, how you doing, MB? How are you? What would you say was the turning point down there? Was when Breaking Bad was being filmed, or what? 10 years ago. 10 years ago or so. And because now I associate Albuquerque with a lot of drug stuff, like coming over the border. You know, imagine nurturing crime and then virtue signaling about being a kind person. I don't know. So my immediate thought was maybe the president was corrected. Maybe they're goofing around with those statistics in Washington, D.C. Right? I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. To put lipstick on a pig, it's become a pharmaceutical hub in Kensington. I thought they cleared out Kensington. I thought they already took care of that. Let's see. As far as inflation, I'm like, be concerned, but don't worry. But if you let it, that shit will drag you down to nothing. Yeah, thug life like Tupac. That's it, man. Well, you got to look at it this way, Tony. There's a lot of people that got their eye on your monthly check. Okay? They've cut stuff where they can. They got Doge in there. They discovered that most of the money is being spent in health and human services and Social Security and defense. So where are you going to chop on there? Less nukes, more kooks? I mean, what are you going to do? No, you want more nukes, less kooks out there. So somebody's got to draw the stick that has the crappy end on it. You know what I'm saying? And who's going to feel the pain? I was watching Kevin Bacon being interviewed on Big Failure, on no mention of Footloose. I don't know. They probably never mentioned Diner either. That's really where he got his start. So I don't know. We got South Valley. He tell you what's going on around Albuquerque and all there. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, Corkstra, you gotta elaborate on that a little bit. You got Amanda Hug and Kiss all tingly with that. So, is it possible that the DC has fabricated their statistics? I noticed this trend in science becoming corrupted. False data and false results and things. And then that Des Moines Register poll came out, and the woman just took it as an opportunity to conveniently resign or just retire at that point. What a way to go out, right? And now we have DC. Maybe they're fudging crime statistics. I don't know. I can't claim that. I just say it's a very real possibility because it's in keeping with the times that everything is being corrupted today. Everything is being absolutely positively corrupted. So why should statistics escape that? I don't know. Nobody wants me to elaborate, Rosie. Yeah, go ahead, Corkstra. You got it set on you. Is there a giant? No, I don't. I'm equal opportunity. Naomi, the athletics have been much more entertaining this year so far. Anyway, now the Giants still aren't out of it. So we still remain hopeful. Yeah, Corkster kind of left us hanging on that. I don't know, Corkster. I just couldn't get a SIM card for my. Maybe they have Obama phones in Canada, or Trudeau phones. Do they? Rich get richer, poor get poorer, and we are somewhere in the middle. That's it. What's going on, Jim Rockford? Nice to see you. Giants have ever won every game I've saw. You've seen? Have you been to all the games? I didn't know you were a season ticket holder. Oh, man. Tonight I'm going to get a small pizza somewhere, and I'm going to let you guys decide. Where are we going to get a small pizza tonight? You wouldn't want to get it Friday night or Saturday night, but where should we go tonight? Should we get a Napoli's carry-out pizza up here? I think that's probably what we're going to do tonight. Hello, Federal. Make sure you're on all messages. Okay. Little Caesars. I've had Little Caesars before. It's not that bad. Canada is dead. Just a communist corpse left. I think the number one thing that Canada has to do is kind of deregulate. Lumber industry, banking. I don't know if there's multiple energy companies in Canada. I don't know, Corky. I don't know. But when I knew it was very difficult you don't see many Canadians doing mobile live streaming because you can't really get unlimited data up there, and that made me surprised. Napoli looks good. All right. Hello, Governor. I saw your thing the other day when you were there with everybody from Texas. I'm old school. That's right. That's it, Gold. That's it. The glory days, like the glory days of the Orioles. Yeah. That's what I noticed, Corky. When you couldn't get unlimited data, it's like, what the hell is going on? It's 2025. I mean, I can go to China and Hong Kong and I can get unlimited data. Hong Kong Telecom, China Telecom. I mean, what the hell? The Canadian government pays $400 million to TV and newspaper to stay in line. Oh, wow. So there's no, I just don't know enough about, even though I worked for Royal Bank of Canada for years. I only got back there once a year or so to Toronto. But Corky, do they have like independent, like, are you allowed to have an independent broadcast company up there? Or is it all controlled media? Because I used to enjoy reading the Globe and Mail. That was pretty good. That was a business newspaper. I always think that protected societies always fare the worst in the end. And we've had a lot of protectionism here too. It's people just fighting to maintain a unmaintainable standard of living. It becomes too hard. It just breaks the back of the wide population that we just support like pet industries where everybody else, like in the restaurant business, they're all subjected to the vagaries of competition. There's no relief for them. None at all. This thing is really stalling today. Let's see. There's an actual Mexican eagle on the Los Angeles seal. That's okay. I don't know about that. It's my 64th birthday. Happy birthday, Can Slaw. It's weird your eyes or whatever the color you wear. How you doing, Amelia? Yeah, I'm like the chameleon with the eyes, right? It's been a long, long time, Mr. Bezos. Congratulations. Revlo, how are you? Mr. Bezos, congratulations on your marriage to Jessica Simpson. I thought that was beautiful. I think a can of Coke, I don't know. But I was telling Corkster, you can't do that over the long run. You just can't protect your standard of living. I'm the same age as Beatles song I've got 3 years on you, Canslaw. How do you like that? How do you like that meat? How's your meat? I feel sorry. These guys that are new to the mission, they always drag their suitcase around behind them till it eventually gets stolen when they're sleeping. Oh, yeah, I don't know. This is not advancing tonight. Bear with me. Let's see. Militia are illegal in Canada, just like Stalin had it. How you doing, Kimberly? Well, I figure if Trump's tariff stuff didn't go into effect, you would have had a conservative prime minister, but that election happened at just the worst time for Canada, as they ended up with Art Carney as the prime minister there. Down here in the Keys, hope you're doing good. Nice, Kimberly. Nice. How far down are you? Marathon? All the way to the end? Key West? Trump is as deep in the swamp as Trudeau in Paris. Oh, Key Largo, nice. Corkster. Corkster's like, man, Rosie, I just want to rip loose. But I'm Canadian, so I have to kind of guard myself. I get it, Corky. I get it. It's like, Rosie, I'm Canadian. I just can't let her rip. But I thought this was shocking today, and I didn't hear anybody. All of a sudden, I didn't hear people about Washington, D.C., and we don't need... All of a sudden, this weird pitch comes out of left field, like, what the hell, God, what's going on in, what? It's like, let me see if I got this right. We just sent the military into D.C., and now you come along, and you want the military in New Mexico? Oh. I mean, shit. I mean, shit. And then today, I don't know, all I hear is deafening silence. Like, where's the protest? And then I thought to myself, sadly, because it happened in New Mexico, yeah, you're not going to hear anything from CNN, MSNBC. It's okay. We need that. This is what so disturbs me about this country these days, to be honest. This lack of ability to just tell the truth anymore and be in the middle. Everything has to be shaded. Everything has to be parsed. If I don't agree with it, it's a lie. If I do agree with it, it's the truth. Now we're a nation that can't even trust our own statisticians anymore. Are they telling the truth? Is DC infested with crime? Have things gotten better? I don't know. Who can say for sure? But when a governor of a state comes out and says, yeah, we got a situation, yeah, that's got my attention. That's in keeping with my whole theme going forward. So when you call me and you ask me, or you text me, or you make a comment on the video, or you email me, should I have some protection? And I'm not talking about condoms. Should I have some protection? Not only should you have some protection, but you sure as hell better know how to use it without blowing your own head off. All right. I think when the state requested, no, it's just a it's surprising. One is in denial, and the other one is in panic state. Thank you, Victor. I miss it in Oakland too. I have an iPhone 30 already made. Remember me? No, I don't. I'm not sure Jim Rockford, but damn, man. Some cities are born and states are born to greatness. Others have it thrust upon them. So how can things be that out of control that you think, wow, well, there's two things that are happening in New Mexico. Either it's reached a point that it's just the amount of crime has overwhelmed the police authorities, or two, there's so many cops that are on the take now. There's so many people whose palms are being greased down there now that law enforcement becomes like T1 5 years ago. It's like open season, baby. We turn a blind eye. Yeah, you're cooking like Walter White, Heisenberg, Jesse Pinkman, Gustavo Fring. We're going to turn a blind eye to it. We'll let Tuco run it. Yeah, some people are going to die. That's for sure. Shit. What do you think of conceal and carry insurance? I think you got to have it. I think you got to have it because we're in a, it's not the people that want to sue. The people that commit the crimes that you shoot dead, their families, they don't reach out to lawyers. The lawyers reach out to them. Okay, they don't think of calling a lawyer because Johnny, who they know is a thug, just got leveled by a 45 slug. No, their phone's going to be ringing off the hook with, oh, it was an injustice. It was so horrible what was done to Johnny. Well, you do know he broke into Grandma's house and had her at knife point. Yeah, you didn't understand the situation Johnny was raised in. It was horrible. It was awful. Yeah, you got to have it. You got to have it. You've got to have that. So all of a sudden today I've heard total silence about the need for military in cities. Yesterday, day before oh man, it was like you hit the beehive. Ooh, everybody was going nuts. Today, it's like that New Mexico just like turned the fire hose on the whole deal, just sprayed it all down. Took it down to like below freezing right there. And I'm sure Newsom has been on the phone to the governor of New Mexico and saying, geez, we could have had some people come down, give you some technical advice, help you out a little bit. So what the hell actually ends up happening? You go shooting your mouth off on TV and declaring a state of emergency. Now, is that good for the upcoming election? In my mind, it just negated every bit of protest that took place for the last 3 or 4 months. Just totally wiped it out. Totally. Because one thing, people, you can talk about, good to hear now, you can talk about this and Elon Musk, but when it comes to people's personal safety, that's the highest priority. The preservation of life, ladies and gentlemen, is the highest duty to ourselves. And you're not going to care because Mary Lou Rotten Pants got laid off of her job at the U.S. Ranger Service when your ma just got her head blown off on the subway tracks. Oh, man, I'm glad to hear your healing went well. So this, to me, it's one of these important turning points in history. It does several things. Number one, and most importantly, it marks another step down in the degradation of our nation and our civilization. You can only take a certain number of steps down before it's irretrievable. There's no coming back for that point. Because as I said before, and I still hold to it, civilization has always depended first and foremost on people policing themselves, doing the right thing. When enough of them stop doing the right thing and do the wrong thing, there's no police force, there's no military, there's nothing on the face of the earth short of a nuclear bomb to stop these people, for this whole world from going into meltdown. That's why people are fearful. That's why people like to see military moving into areas, because these areas have lost the ability to police themselves. And I think in DC now, they understand. We only have so many steps down we can take before the whole thing comes undone. Like the shit started up in LA, the protests, and they just came in and just cut it off. I think this is why you're going to see more and more military-like operations, because the police forces are now inadequate to take care. What's up, service? Policing is now inadequate to take care of what's going on in the streets of this nation. There's no doubt about it. This bird almost got in my car. We don't know if crime was down, Lurker. We now suspect, as it was reported yesterday, that one of the commissioners has been fudging statistics. Just like the ill-fated Des Moines Register poll that showed that Kamala Harris was up 3%. Yeah, you can have anything say what the hell you want, but when the sitting governor, duly elected by the state, has to declare a state of emergency, yeah, she's pulling back the lid on a rotten nation. A rotten nation. And there's no doubt about it. What's up, Al? Alan Gentry knows what's coming. He knows the genesis of it. He knows the future of it. Will some people make it worse? Yeah, they'll be out there protesting and then that'll just ramp it up even further. We don't need martial law, and I think that's exactly what I think that's exactly what we need. Because we've lost our ability to be civilized. And when you start to act like an animal and behave like an animal, yeah, you need a pretty strong zoo guard to be over top of you. Now, maybe down in your very fine suburbs of Atlanta, yes, in the gated community, it's all good. But people that live in some of these cities like Chicago now has a $4 billion deficit. $4 billion. It's just Chicago. So what are they going to have to cut? I'm just very realistic. I've seen this trend coming. I've seen it now begin to accelerate, even when times are supposedly good. And yeah, people they're enjoying their Netflix subscriptions. Here comes football season again. Season pass on YouTube, $199 for all the pro games. I'm going to see Spider-Man movie, $25 a ticket. I'm going to dinner. I'm having food delivery. I'm having this. I'm getting a hairdresser. I'm doing that. I'm buying a new big screen TV. Meanwhile, you got people in those streets of Albuquerque that are being gunned down. Drugs everywhere, like something out of Breaking Bad. Cops on the take. And the governor sitting up there, yeah, right now she's not worried about an election. She's worried about when some couple 6-year-old kids get nailed on the streets. Or a couple more corrupt cops get turned in. That's it. Much of it's prophesied, especially, yeah, exactly, Amelia. People want to hear things that tickle their ears. They don't want to hear truth anymore. They want to bury their head in the sand and imagine that everything is going to turn out okay in the future because, well, the aliens will come in and they'll restore order. Or little Johnny, who was a delinquent, is now out there. He has 3 different kids by 3 different baby mamas, and they're all going to grow up to be great kids. And Johnny's going to be a good dad to all of them. It doesn't happen, folks. It doesn't happen that way. This shit doesn't come into your mind by osmosis to make you be a good person. You got to be trained to be a good person. It takes training from a young age. Absent that, your natural path is downward. And yeah, that's why we titled tonight's stream, "It's a Thug Life, Baby." It's a thug life. She won't be the first governor that says, yeah, we've now reached a point in our nation's history where we're no longer able to control stuff with regular policing. Now we need to have paramilitary operations to keep control. Luckily, nobody's been cut down at the point of a National Guard or a military rifle yet. And I, for one, hope that that day never comes. But I can't see what would prevent that. When you see a kid, as I did on YouTube, walk out of a store at Walmart with a grocery cart of clothes and shit, and the cops called, he meets him outside and said, "What are you doing?" "I'm just taking this stuff." And the cop says, you didn't pay for it." He said, "I don't have to pay for it." He said, "I like it, I want it, I take it. Now stop me." You think that that's something wrong with that? You think there's something a little out of kilter with the raising of that child? What's going on up, Aquarius? That's why I say getting away with it. Of course it is, Alan. In 1964, 1960, 1960, that would have been the first place thing that people said. That kid just wasn't right with the Lord. But if you even so much as mention that today, oh my God, that's not right. And if you tell somebody, where are you supposed to get your values from? Well, I don't know. The teacher has a list of values she thinks are important, and the principal has her list. Why can't we all just get along? It took me a long time to put the picture together, but yes, we lost something critically fundamentally to the survivability of this nation going forward. And we can kind of sense it. Weird stuff is happening. People are getting weird. Society is getting weird. There's no more middle ground. There's no compromise. It's I hate this guy, or I hate Trump. I hate Kamala Harris. I hate. You say, well, what do you like? So yes, I strongly suggest that people take steps to learn how to protect themselves and their families. What's frightening to me is we haven't even hit an era where people have real economic want, like in the 1930s, where people were eating dandelions and, the ass end of a hog and stuff just to survive. Ain't nobody in this country anywhere near that. All right, let's see. They know everything. It's not to know everything, but Christians know something. The civilization that was founded on Christian principles cannot possibly survive once those principles fall away. That's the only thing that they have to know. That's the only thing. So when society became unraveled in the 70s, and the culture of peace and love and rock and roll and free love, all that shit came about. We get all the greed of Wall Street and everybody else. Yeah, it makes perfect sense today. It's a deranged society. I guess I instinctively knew years ago you better have some handguns and things to protect yourself. Not that your life is really that valuable in the scheme of overall existence, but I'm saying it's still nice if you can protect somebody you love, because yeah, it's a little worrisome what's going on in New Mexico right now. I mean, we were so used to looking south of the border to Juarez, and oh shit, right here in southern New Mexico? I didn't see that coming. Free love is always, whoa. Yeah, the people don't want it, Amelia. They hate to hear it. It's repulsive to their ears because they're too many generations away from truth now. Truth is whatever they deem it to be. And as proof, look at how radically our society has degraded in just 60 years of 1,500 years of Western civilization. In 60 years, totally undermined and destroyed. I don't choose the title for these live streams randomly. It is a thug life. I think Illinois is going to be the next place that stuff gets a little wild, if not New York City. You got an election coming up with a radically left leaning person. I don't know if he'll do good or not. But the expectations that people have for him are very high. That I'll get free rent or free housing and this and that, and I'll have cooperative grocery stores. What happens when they get disappointed? When somebody pays him off? Well, the president's another one that's known to bend the truth a little bit too. That's no secret. That's what I mean. There's just people's trust in even statistics put together by bureaucrats are now undermined. Des Moines, Iowa Register poll, Bureau of Labor Statistics, PPI numbers. Oh, it's bullshit. They're not. Yeah. People were like yesterday, oh, they're going to cut those interest rates, Rosie, you're wrong. And now today it's like silence. They can no more cut interest rates than fly around the moon. The dollar just took a dive. You know why? Because they're afraid this administration will just do something kooky, like just pull the guy out of office and put somebody else in. See, there's enough for both sides. It's like when you're an independent, you really can see things from both sides. You know, a lot of you have children, grandchildren like I do now. Yeah, you care about the future. For sure. He's gonna be like, we'll tell him how great. Yeah, I'm watching the news. PP lie, that's it. And eventually it gets to Wall Street. Now, we didn't know what to believe anymore, and then there's this harsh adjustment. Oh shit, that's the truth? Problem here with tariffs, I don't know if people can sustain any more cost. I don't know if they can take their rent going up anymore. I don't know if they can take food prices going up anymore. Insurance. I have my doubts. So it's really stupid of a company like Walmart, I'll just pass it along. No, you just won't pass it along. You'll be like Target where your demand starts to dry up, or Macy's. What's going on, James? How you doing? That's a real bad assumption on the part of companies to think that they could just keep pushing the price along. Look at restaurants now. Yeah, we'll just keep raising the price. And yeah, maybe something's going on in Las Vegas. I don't know. I got no idea. Some of you live there. Healing's gone good. What's up, Milky Way? At best milk away, it was just a way station on the way down. This last desperate attempt to remake America in the mold that it used to be is it's a broken plan before it even begins. They raised my price, and I said, hell, my deck is on fire. Yeah, thank you, Milky Way, for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I like to be able to maintain that perch in the middle that just sees good stuff on both sides and bullshit on both sides. But I recognize what the North Star of it all is. And I don't turn away from that and say, well, just for some alien thing to come out of the sky, it'll turn everybody around. Bad stuff will stop happening in Albuquerque. Educational performance will get better. Family structures will be rebuilt to the strong things they used to be. Yeah. I've been around the horn too long, 67 years now. That's toothpaste you never get back in the tube again. Picked up my prescription and they weren't free. Did you see Gina Berlin? She was talking like her. I guess what you mean, Christian, is she was talking like Kamala Harris. Wish me back to the 70s, 80s again. So what do? You protect yourself. You know interest rates are going to go up. Plan on it. Bet on it. Slurring our words. Maybe she had a few drinks. I miss your jazz with the career. Yeah, there'll be more. I have more. I just haven't had time to edit them yet. I want to take my daughter, who's, living off the fat of the land. I want to take her down and put her there on the food line for a week or so, working down there to get an appreciation. Live chat is always, well, we love having you here, Milky Way. We get a lot of people from Germany come in. We get a lot more people who've come in over the last month. Too intelligent, moderate candidate. The reason we can is who would want to run for president? The first thing that's happened is they're going to paint you with a certain brush. They're going to look at your background and see how you were raised. They're going to look at your voting records. They're going to look at your religious affiliation. They're going to look at your marriage. They're going to look at your social media posts. They're not going to care about what you might do. They're going to only be focused on what you did. And based on that, they're going to come to an immediate conclusion, and they're going to invest in that conclusion. It's either going to be good for our side or it's not going to be good for our side. But what you never hear is good for America. Nothing on it. Well, I hope I have high expectations for the meeting. I hope it goes well. If Trump can end this war. Otherwise, I see war without end. I see World War I again. Just year after year of a meat grinder of people, young people, the best and the brightest of your nation, the best of your gene pool, just being destroyed and killed on the battlefields, maimed and wounded. I think Clinton was successfully rather than the other ones. Yeah, I'm not sure about a civil war. I guess I see more of a breakdown into just little fiefdoms and warlords and, certain areas of the country under control of this authority and that authority and this thugs and that. I just see that kind of thing. Just look at Chicago. I mean, a $4 billion budget gap. And times are good. I mean, if that's not a WTF moment, Rosie, the AC is assuming they don't allow kids to use bathroom out of their preference. Well, that's Amelia. That's a harbinger. That's a hallmark of communism, where the government ultimately decides gender and politics and things. That's what you would expect in a authoritarian nation. As far as what people individually go through, I have heart for that. But I think it just reaches a point where, when the females stand up and say, "What about us?" and who advocates for us? It's like all of a sudden we're the low people on the totem pole and we just have to accept whatever you decide. That's tough. It's like somebody always gets left out when you start to go down these arrangements of government deciding. There's always somebody that's going to be at the bottom of the totem pole. I don't know, Bad Bunny. I see it as one final attempt to bring back America. Of course, it's doomed to. I don't see it succeed. It's too far gone. You can't get the toothpaste back in the tube again. You have too many people that are invested in their own set of truths and things. It's impossible. We lost the common ground. I admire the attempt, but we know how it's going to end. Well, we brought it on ourselves, Bad Bunny. I mean, I don't know what you think of Madami, running. He's going to be elected the next mayor of New York. I hope he really knows what he's doing. His biggest weakness will be a failure to understand what underlies New York City, what powers New York. And it's the rich, wealthy, Wall Street, investment banking houses. And when they leave, let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know. A lot of people are voting for him. I don't really know him that well. I don't know him that well. But if the people vote for him, then they'll live with the consequences, good or bad. New York is a fragile place. It's a place of tremendous wealth, generation. We would all have a right to be worried. That's a real driver of wealth in America, just like the West Coast and the Bay Area with Silicon Valley and innovation. New York's critical. And I don't know if this guy appreciates that. I don't know. So I've never had an opinion about him. But today was a shocker for me when I saw that New Mexico is asking for military help now. He is better than Adams or Cuomo. In what way is he better? Because he's more radical? He'll drive out Wall Street faster? You have to identify what the engine is that makes New York, New York, and not Calcutta. Doesn't matter, criminal, not criminal. If a person has bad ideas, he has bad ideas. That can be criminal to an even greater number of people. I never liked Cuomo. I don't know Adams that well. There are more Ukrainian license plates in Monaco than anything else. Oh, I know the amount of corruption for Ukraine has been off the charts. That's why they gotta clean house every 8 months and fire everybody, because too many people have their fingers in the pie. You read or anything anywhere, so I wouldn't believe anything I read from here. I think Alan Gentry will agree with me. I don't know how old Dr. Frankenstein is, but I think Alan Gentry will agree with me when I say you have to be a certain age to really appreciate what's happened to this nation. To be able to put a stick in the sand and say, I remember that, and now I see this. You can't be a 20-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 30-year-old, 40-year-old, even a 50-year-old. To really appreciate what's been lost in this nation. So what would separate New York from Calcutta at the end of the day? Oh, come on, Bad Bunny. You better read back to Greek history. Jeez. Democracy is one of the worst forms of government. People end up committing suicide by their own votes. Do. Wet markets in New York City. You're all right, Bad. You're all right, Bunny. You can do no wrong in my eyes. You live in New York. You live in my favorite borough. You're a good kid. So when you get your protests ramp up again and midterms are held and you get your wish come true, I hope it goes the way that you hope it will. So Madami I don't know about. The bunnies in Colorado with a bunny HPV virus. I affirm the value of everybody. I guess what's happening in Albuquerque is a lot of locals are setting up operations bringing up north of the border now with drugs and meth and all that shit. Now that the border is sealed, I guess that money is going to be made somewhere in a big way. They're not going to walk away from that. Yeah, that's right. I mean, you can't function without corruption. That's like expecting people to be able to change their human nature. It's impossible. It takes training to learn virtues. Vices come naturally. And a civilized society depends on people being civilized. That's an impossibility over the long haul. Absolutely impossible. I let that daughter get rich. What's that one I like? I can't. Ivanka? The hell's her name? Isabella? Esmeralda, whatever the hell her name is. Who's the one I like? Somebody remind me. Amanda Hugginkiss knows who it is. Oh, you're awful. You're horrible. I want to have my ears tickled. Okay, they're going to do hot yoga. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Are they going to eat or are they checking in? I don't know. The rich get richer. How you doing, Kaylee? Esmeralda. What the hell's her name? I don't know. Ivanka, yeah. I like Caroline, I do. She's lovely. It's nice to hear someone speaking that's not a word salad, that I can understand exactly what they're saying. I'm not used to that. I'm enjoying it. It's a pleasant sight when I click on and yeah, there it is. Good morning. Smile. How's everybody today? Glad to see you. We're welcoming in influencers today on social media. Let me introduce. I say, yeah, this is refreshing. I like it. Sarah Huckabee. I'm not really, I don't know, she's a little bit Gomer Pyle-ish for me. But I think that they like her down there. I think that's the important thing. Is she well liked as a governor? I would say, yeah, she's pretty well liked. Hey, how you doing, Cindy? What's going on, babe? Do 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 do. Hagen just thinks I'm leering today. What's up, Adam? Could you imagine this nation if we actually had to go to war and call people up for the military? Could you imagine? The protests, the gassy grandmas, and oh man. It's like the draft riots of 1863 in New York City all over again. Yes, I think she will be. Be a good thing to her experience to do a little something and get a little touchstone of life on the other side there. Do 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 do. Yeah, gassy grandmas. I'm not sending Johnny to that. Are you kidding me? It's time to hit the streets and protest, not my baby boy. Oh, this is awful. What's going on, Adam? Yeah, corruption is endemic everywhere. Let's not fool ourselves. From the top to the bottom, from the north to the south, to the east and the west. In crabs we trust. Hey Paul, how you doing? What's going on? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. You're always doing good. I still follow you, brother. You slim down like a movie star now. Did you know there were draft riots in Maryland? Yeah, yeah. I didn't know about that, but I knew the draft riots in New York City in, I guess it was 1863 or 1864. Didn't want to go into the Union Army. Of course, at those days, you could buy somebody off to do your service for you. You could pay money. Yeah, Adam's got nothing to worry about. His lifestyle continues unabated. He's got a nice place to sleep at Yoshira's. All that stuff. For what?
Huh?
For what?
For soda?
You want me to buy you a soda?
If you can.
Where's the store?
Huh? This is way crossing the overpass.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Draft illegal. It's 2 birds with 1 stone. There would be a way. There's 2 things to do. The main one to stop protests is go in there and start to hand out applications for employment. That always disperses the crowd. Do 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 do. I don't know. I mean, I try not to think about it too much. I remain hopeful. Not these days. It's like $3.09 now to buy a soda. That's why I truck my own beer and soda down to Vegas. I gotta get this van cleaned out. Can I have for the deficits? That deficit is no joke. It frightened the Treasury Secretary when he saw in July they collected $29 billion in tariff revenue. But the federal budget deficit increased to $109 billion even with that. Increased to $109 billion. Ooh. No wonder they want interest rates down. The president, the Treasury Secretary, they see exactly what's coming. They lower interest rates and push more people out of housing and make the housing more expensive for people. You will own nothing and be happy. That's it, Paul. Every day I'm now committed to getting rid of something out of the house every day. Said every day I'm going to get rid of something. If it's clothing, I'm going to take it up to the box. If it's something else, it's gone in a can. If it's gone on eBay, it'll go on eBay. Of course, the corporations were eating them at first, but this month is the first hint that they're passing through. We got a screamer down there, guys. If you haven't used it, you get rid of it. Exactly. I mean, I got old hard drives. I have all kinds of stuff. Computer parts, extra RAM memory bits. It's all crap. Sell a few cans. Cats on eBay. Books, art supplies, gardening, and stuff and food. Aren't you going to go shopping with Amanda Hug and Kiss to Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's and Saks? It's like she told me somebody's got to hold up the high end. Bring me joy and sanity. Yeah, but you want to look good. That's it. So I'm going to try to do some research over tonight to see what's really going on in Las Vegas now. I'm going to make a few phone calls. I'm going to see if shit's really happening down there. Best way you can tell is by hotel prices, though. You go on hotel.com and you look at how the pricing is. That's your best indicator. Can you imagine another big round of price increases for rental properties? Holy crap. You remind me of Kenneth Parcell right now. I need no clothes probably for the rest of my life. Paul Barger, yeah, I like to be involved. I'd like to stay plugged in. I tell you what's going on. I'll tell you the trends, and then everybody makes what they make out of it. I don't know why my YouTube feed had all of these videos of software engineers crying that they lost their jobs. Man, you can only take about 3 of them, and then it's like, whoa. And all 3 of them said, I'm going to become a social media influencer. Chicken net, everything a crab, Lee Hill, I pay it. We're saving the villa for tomorrow. Gold dust. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, gambler. I'm working 2 layers of bandages here. Things are going all right. I feel like I'm cheating the system when I get some crab out of that bay. I feel good. I know that's like a $50, $60, $80 meal there. And if I gotta put up $10 for crab for bait, yeah, I gotta do it. I don't like them. I'm going to recycle them into other tote bags, jeans, patches. Do 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 do. Yeah, I thought the villa would be fun for a Friday night expedition. We'll start out going up there when we still got plenty of light. We got to be careful up there. There's a lot of miscreants hang out up there now. Got to be careful also of rattlesnakes. That's prime rattlesnake area up there. Jeff Bezos' mother died. How about that? I'm carving wooden toys for Christmas. Next Corkster, you'll rewrite the tale of Pinocchio as Giuseppe carving toys. They put me on a new blood pressure. All it does is, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. Wow. I'm really sorry to hear that. You've had to deal with a lot of medical issues, not of your own making. And Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlesticks. Corkster's broken tonight. Corkster's had it. Corkster's had it up to here. He had to take a couple nights off just to get himself collected again. I hope you do too, Alan. It's a hell of a way to live life. Maybe we should take a trip down to Albuquerque. I don't want to get Amanda a hug and kiss too excited. Maybe she can date a Dami up there in Maine Dami or whatever, Dami up in New York. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, shit. Look at Amanda hugging kids. That's funny as F, man. That's great. Venting your hostility on me. Not cool. Not cool. I'm broken, but I'm hostile. Oh, shit. Hey, Buttercup, baby. Damn. Yeah, you need to give Corkster a hug. Corkster's, he's not liking what he sees. I can't blame him. There goes the police helicopter again. Must be 5:30. Yeah, so tomorrow night we'll be heading up to the old abandoned restaurant to see what's going on. They got no chance that that's gonna, I don't know why they don't just sell it to have a housing development up on the hill. Beautiful views and everything else. I'm sure it's probably been broken into now. There's probably squatters. We're gonna have to go in with the pepper spray. Shit, we're not even charging. 44%. Holy shit. Things never change, Lee. It's the cats versus the dogs. How you doing, Russ? Nice to see you. Russ is in New York City. He'll tell us about the race coming up, the election. We have an emergency election in California for redistricting. It's like spy versus spy now. Going to get the future in a couple months doesn't look very good. Live life on the rims. You don't have far to go to the ground when you do that. Learn to cook if you don't know how. They want it all, Doctor. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall, sailing away on Key Largo. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall. Do, 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 do. The starring in their own late, late show. Aren't you hot? Meaning what? Sexy or what? You want a piece of me? You want a piece of my heart? Ooh, 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 ooh. Everybody's working for the weekend. Kelly, it's 82 degrees. It's delightful right here. You want a piece of my heart? Do, do, do. Look at even our music became shitty the last 10 years. That's it. Even our music became shitty. Basically unlistenable. Hot. Honey, this is like the Arctic here. It is so delightful. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall. Starring in our own late, late show. Yeah, even the music got shitty. Young kids walking around thinking they're rappers, thugs. Yeah, ESPN does articles about the. Yes, did I tell you you weren't here at the beginning of the stream? I got an urgent text message from somebody today. Roosevelt, you wouldn't believe it. You'll never guess what it is. It's the biggest news I've had in months. And I'm like, waiting. Well, what is it? Taylor Swift is dropping a new album's coming out. I didn't reply. 10 seconds later, I get, not 10, about a minute later, are you there? I don't reply. Taylor Swift has a new album coming out called Showgirl or something like that. I did the only thing that any sane person would do in that situation. I hit the hard block button. Yeah, I blocked you. It's like an emergency protest, Corky. It's not even music, it's crap. So I had to block them. I had to give a hard block. I said, if that's the sun that your universe, your solar system revolves around, I'm thinking to myself, I got no choice. I had to put you on a hard block. Like plenty of you did, you hard blocked me. Like I'm some kind of stinky fish head or something. Wow. So Taylor Swift is dropping a new album. Oh, let me check. I think I just wet my drawers. She wears short shorts. I wear maxi pads. Do 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 boo boo. Grab my crotch. I thought, wow. Man. Susie Rotten Crotch. Taylor Swift, I swear, repeated the same at least a dozen times. I'm surprised. Yeah, Kokomo. I'm surprised Amanda Hugginkiss hasn't hard blocked me. That's it, hard block. There's no coming back from that. We had it all. We had it all. Just. Oh man, Corkster. Jeez. We've had Corky the Swami. I mean, we've had several renditions of Corky here. Corky the Silver Baron. You blocked me out of spite. I had the hard block. What do I know about Taylor Swift? I have to sit there and watch her up in the booth during the playoff games. At least last year, Fox had the courtesy to not show her really, maybe just at the beginning one time. I didn't have to see her like a seal up there. The good news is you sure as hell won't see the Chiefs back in the playoffs. You can back in the Super Bowl. You can make book on that. Even though Travis Kelce said, I had my mind on something else last year. Now I'm 100% focused on the game. He'll be out there when the new album drops. Rico Suave, that's it. We had it all. Just like Bogey and Bacall, starring in our own late, late show. Watching all the Black Crows. That's love. Key Largo style. Quit going again and take it down $100. Sailing away to Key Largo. Hey, how you doing, Simon? No, the Eagles just laid open the Chiefs' whole offense. And the weird thing about the Eagles in the Super Bowl, they didn't blitz one time, but they had Patrick Mahomes on his ass more than he's been all his football career put together in that game. That was weird. That front four was scary good. Flying Subway sandwich is the funniest stuff I've seen in years. What were you a fan of Jared's on Subways? I don't know, the Eagles took football to a whole nother level last year. I didn't see that coming. They got the formula. You just put unbearable pressure on the quarterback and it's game's over. And now Travis Kelce's a year older. He's got one eye up on the booth up there. Yeah, once that front line starts to get pushed around like they're a junior varsity high school team, it's over. And they were manhandling them. And I thought to myself, wowee. I think you have to have a lot, football's a jealous mistress. And when you start putting your eye on extracurricular activities and you're on the party scene, yeah, it's hard. And then the funny thing is, all of a sudden you turn around, you're a year older, you're a year slower, you got many more aches and pains, more injury prone. I really thought he would have retired after last season. I hope he doesn't turn out to be one of these people that disgraces himself in overstaying his welcome in the NFL. Yeah, there's no humor in that, assaulting ice, even if you throw a wiener at him. There's no humor in that Homeland Security. ICE. And to think they've just begun operations, man. They got more, they're getting ready for Wave 2, which is the sweep up the center of California once the harvest season is over. And then up to the NorCal up here, the wineries, all that. Then you're going to see the gassy grandmas go crazy. We had it all. Just like Bogey and Bacall. Yeah, that's one of my two teams. Broncos and Eagles. Not Eagles, Broncos and Commanders. People are bad by nature, Adam. Pride, lust, anger, greed, covetousness, envy, sloth, and gluttony. They're baked into the human cake. All right, let's get a whiz in. I don't throw hot dogs at anybody. You can't even have a WNBA game now. They throw vibrators on the basketball court. Like, what the hell happened to society? Girls are worse than the guys are now. Fights, clawing, biting, punching. They become more like men every single day, and men become more like women. I speak from experience. All right, let's whiz. Let's make sure nobody's around. I don't want some freak to come out and grab the van. Let's see. Move safe that way. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall, starring in her own Late Late Show. Going down to Key Largo, baby. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Let's see. Jake the Snake, what's going on? Let's see if any gassy grandmas are downtown tonight. Oh, better. I think we're gonna get a pizza. Big Scream Haunted House will be opening up soon. I was gonna get a beer tonight, but I don't know. This whiskey barrel just didn't cut it. I got that Pilsner beer. It's like it was still an ale. Tasted like crap. Tasted like crap. I guess we got to go to the pawn shop. I don't know. How did you like that? Guy passed me on the city street at 90 miles an hour, whizzed by me. That's what I mean. That guy could care less whether he kills anybody or not. It's of zero concern to him. As long as he gets his joy out of going 90 miles an hour on city streets, yeah, he's gold. He don't care about nothing. He's entitled. I don't see any gassy protesters tonight. I think we got a parking spot commercial right there. I think we're gonna take it. Oh shit, it said taxi cabs only. Holy shit. I can't even believe it. What is this? 5-minute passenger loading zone. Enforceable anytime. What the hell? Boy, we just lost our beautiful parking spot for being a dick. Wow. That was bad. Bad, bad, bad. Let's see, do we have another one? I don't know. Maybe we'll park over here. We had it all in Key Largo. Is this dope? He's in a commercial parking spot. What the hell happened? Is this commercial? 24-hour commercial vehicle loading only. Okay, here we go. Right here, baby. I love that. Commercial parking. You got commercial plates. Help yourself, baby. 24/7. Let's go see if anything is in the furniture store. I remember when these birds were leaving. That's when Hug and Kiss knew that all the good taste had gone out of this town. That's the end of the line. That's it. Yeah, UK just shot itself in the foot with all their public dole and all that shit. Immigration gone out of control. Just stupidity. All to try to bolster party voters. That was unreal. It was the only place that had good taste in town. The only one. These people fled downtown. Oh, shit. Damn. Hey, service. How are you? We got to keep an eye on this phone. All right, let's cruise around a little bit. See what's going on. Throwing open those borders. There must have been some grand meeting of all liberal parties in the world that said, let's just have open immigration to fill our voter rolls. It was kind of weird how it just, anything went. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope things get better. Okay, I'm leering. What is that? I don't know what the hell that is. Andrea. I don't know what the hell it is. I was leering in there, Amanda Hogginkiss. Look at all these empty offices. Wow. Well, I hope everything goes better for you. We're moving. Agriculture, industry, recreation. I gotta see where those girls went. They went into, is that an apartment or what the hell is it? I don't know. Oh shit, you know what, Amanda Hugginkiss? Remember that house I walked into that day? That was the first place for the Center of Spiritual Living's first home was down there. That's really weird, huh? Thank you. Who just hit the $5 from In His Service? Thank you very much. I hope everything gets better for you, honey. This is the art house, I think. Let's check it out. What's going on here? Windows. Is that window up? Harrison Woodfield Architects. They're long gone. Everybody moved. Wow. The window's open. Wow. You just don't want to go randomly pushing a window open, you know? But it's already open. That's weird. CBD infused joy juice. Wonder if we could try that. Why not? I don't think I can get that top off. Smells good. Have a little nip. It's not bad. Put it back up there. There's just a little taste. Hope it doesn't get me all woofed up. Weird. This whole place here just got weird down here, didn't it? It tasted kind of weird. I don't know what happened down here. Hope it didn't have LSD, and the top kind of popped, but you had to pop it a little bit. It had I like coconut. Mono. You can survive mono. It's not going to kill you. Yeah, that used to be the electric drop right there. Wonder what the hell happened. As long as it's sealed, I'll always have a go at it. It's getting ragged looking. I thought this was the art house. Sonoma County Bicycle Coalition. I thought this was the art house. It's house, vintage and modern collector. Had a funny aftertaste to it. Oh, look at this, vintage and modern collectibles. And there's nobody in there at all. It's got baseball cards. You never want to pay retail. That's what Corky taught me. Never pay retail. Yeah. Well, we're going to have to wait till we get a shower next. Before the 22nd, we'll get our next shower. We'll get our next shower on the 22nd. That morning before we go get the stitches removed. What is this? Humboldt Apartments. I don't know. That stuff was weird tasting. I thought it was going to be like a coconut soda or something. All right, here's the art house. This is supposed to be a hotel or something. Maybe it's one of these things you check yourself in. Gallery lounge. Private. It's got a TV on in there. Chessboard. I mean, what the hell? How strange. Of course I tasted it. There's Bob Ross. What a weird little hotel. There I am. It's an art hotel. Hotel entrance. Art house. Yeah, it might be a migrant hotel. I don't know. I see somebody sitting at the desk there. I don't know. Well, Amanda Hug and Kiss would say, would you report if it was outside of your hotel? You couldn't get to the phone fast enough to call the police. Yeah, it's just a weird. I don't know if I don't see anybody around. Is it a migrant hotel? Some of these big migrant hotels are going to have a tough time surviving now. They had the gravy train. What is this? Everything's just weird down here, isn't it? How much is it a night to stay there? Maybe we should try it out. What do you think, Amanda Hoggins? You think that would be good content? wonder if she maybe try to report me for being on the street out here. I don't know. How much is it a night? Looks like a nice place. Yeah, can you imagine I get deported? Check your papers, you're Mexican. What? Do I look Mexican? Look, man, we don't profile people. Yeah, it's a little weird to us, but you know what? We got to do what we got to do. And yeah, you're going south of the border, down Mexico way. Oh, shit. I got friends down there. Not where we're taking you. Is this still the artsy place? I don't know. Good night, mystery. What the hell is this thing? I don't know, Buttercup baby. There's a really weird vibe here. Like maybe it's like also Section 8. Sometimes they like to put people together for the experience of having a classless kind of hotel. Here's the new mega condo downtown. I hope no one assaults me here. Let's see. This guy just came out of here with the weird plant. Press the doorbell if the door is locked. Where in the hell's the doorbell? I don't know. This gate's not even locked. I don't know what the hell it is. People must be here. There's cars parked here. This they have to take you up to your level. This is like New York City. I was so fearful this would happen one day. That way you don't have to build a ramp to go up. Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow. They just send them right up. Front row, rear row. I knew this would be the beginning of the end of the city. They actually put you up there. Wow. Maybe we should go in and take a look when this guy comes out. Felix resident parking. I don't know. Look at the way they put him up there. Wow. I guess we can get out this door. Hell, I don't want to get locked in here. Can you imagine that? It's like unbelievable. Wow, they actually put you up on those things. Well, we can't get in because the guy had denied me like I was a suspicious character here. Said it just taken off, so he killed that. Wow. He just totally killed that. Oh, this person's gone in. Maybe they're on the lift here. I don't know. Let's see if they go on the lift. Let's see. Are they going on the lift? Let's see. Let's see if they called it down. I don't know. It's like they're going up on the... Oh no, they're turning in there. I thought they might be going up on the lift. Nope. Hey, Thomas. Interesting. I mean, what the hell? It's really hard to get in a parking spot. They even have them over here, too. How in the hell do you do this thing? You have to lift these to get these over here. All right, this guy's now perceived me to be a threat here. He stopped his parking. Probably have the police here. Wow, just stopped him cold right there. Maybe he's waiting for the elevator to come down or something. I don't know. Should we hold our ground? Yeah, what happened now? Something's moving. There it is. That thing's going up. You had to wait for that to come down. Let's see what that is. All right, is he gonna back into that? I don't know. Wow, he's got a cage? The hell is that? Yeah, my pleasure. Now he's going forward again. Somebody already hit that gate down there. There he goes. I wonder if he's gonna go up on the lift. That's pretty wild. They shouldn't have done it here.
Sorry, I'm holding you back. But they should have done it here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like first come, first serve, and then also just because of it being like the electric spot.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when I was like thinking.
I guess they fired some people.
I just didn't have these ones here.
Yeah, because they all have electric.
Yeah, I care for Christian. I care for him a lot. I hope he gets relief. He's a fun person to have around. We don't see eye to eye, but I'm more of a middle roader. But he's a mensch. He's a decent human being. Yeah, I don't know what it is. They're complaining about something, but it's going to be hard to fill this up. Let's look from over here. I guess they have an emergency generator. There's a window open there. There's one up there. This costs a lot of coin to live here every month. A lot of coin. Look at this little pocket balcony. Isn't that a hoot? You couldn't even get a chair out there. What does that mean, liberal car lift? She looked like she wanted to report me to the police. Yeah, I know. I was always fearful this would happen. in this town. Now they want to put up a 22-story, twice as tall as this thing. Oh man, terrible, 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 terrible. Terrible. FelixLiving.com. Studio 1 and 2 bedroom. Wonder how much that's cost. Look at this fancy car. They got an Acura here with a new license plate. Wow. People got money. I mean, the Felix, yeah, it's a concrete, it's brutalist architecture. There's no doubt. It's brutalist. Oh, there's air flowing through there. Boy, look at this gap here. You talk about poor construction right there. It's like brutalist. Maybe we should have a beer. I don't know. I got like $1 in my wallet. I'm always in a compromised state. Let's go over here and see the brutalist architecture. Would you say this Felix qualifies as brutalist architecture? Or no? Oh man. One bedroom is $2,600. Can you imagine that? Wow. Wow. And birds get $500 a month. Wow. What a deal. Eat dessert, teachers rule. Let's look at this. See if we want to live down here or not. Wow, this is brutalist architecture. This is it. This is absolutely brutalist architecture right here. All of a sudden we went LA. Christians in Switzerland. Wow, I'm on TV. Resident, Unit 60, Donna LaMarche. She's the only resident. This is really brutalist architecture here. Like, we don't want your kind. I guess we'll get a Little Caesars pizza. I don't know. Let's see our main entrance. What's over here? Yeah, she gave me a fisheye over there. She didn't like I was around. Oh, these Mexicans love this Chinese buffet. All yous can eat. King buffet. Super buffet. They pile into this place. Let me tell you. They get good value here. Please pay first before dining. All right, let's cross over. Please use por favor. There they are. They're hitting that buffet hard over there. Hard. That's it. That's it. Good looking buffet. Got all these redwood bike share now. Ooh, hello, Federal. It's like Taylor Swift. Well, you're leering again. See, that's brutalist architecture right there. That's it. That's brutalist architecture. They got like a rooftop thing up there.
Mira, te voy a decir la verdad. Yo recuerdo con todo.
I know something about love. Love, 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 love. Look at that. Now, where would you think you are? You think you're in LA? Right there. All that brutalist architecture. It's an ill-fitting outside of the building. The sheathing doesn't align. It's just crap construction. Well, that's good, Christian. That's exactly what you need. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall. Starring in our late, late show, Eureka. It's brutalist. That's what Hug and Kiss declared it to be, brutalist. I get it. Here's Eddie's Italian fusion. Arugula and peach. Fruity de mar. Chicken salmon, salt and boca. Where's the menu? Wow, that's expensive. $18, that might not be bad. Lamb ragu. I don't know, it's pretty poorly built. Everything here is post-earthquake. That's 1907. The earthquake was 1906. All this is 1907. Commercial space for lease. No, I'm not trolling. She knows how I feel about brutalist architecture. No, you can't walk over. Are you kidding me? It's like hugging the kiss. It's like the first thing you're going to do is reach for the 911. I got this freak outside the building. I have my own rhythm on those buttons. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da ba 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 boo. I guess we'll try to drive over there. I don't think I can carry a little pizza and the phone. See if we can get a parking spot over here. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I'm not sure, but I'll try. Look at that collar on that Beamer. Wow. That's brutalist. If you touch that car, that guy would probably knock you out. Don't let the sun go down on me. It's like the sun going down on me. Do 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 do. Ba boo 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 boo. What the hell happened to this place? I guess they went tits up. Huh? Forever? Oh. Oh, went in a new, we are in a new direction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks, bro. Nueve Dirección. We're all going in a new direction. Look at all this. It's just desolation over here. Whew. All this brutalist architecture. Oh, man. Oh, you know, I don't know what that smell. It smells like the elephant house at the Baltimore Zoo. That's exactly what, no, maybe the hippo house. That was really gross. Put up like 1900. Oh, when those hippos would take a dump. Wow. Two bad places that really smelled, the elephant house and the hippo house. Of course, you can imagine a zoo in Baltimore. Talk about brutalist. Two guys were doing drug deals behind the polar bear's house and they fell in. Yeah, they found a few ankle bones the next day. Oh boy. I feel like I'm high off that coconut thing. Should we get a Little Caesars? Let's see what this. We'll probably pay up at the Napoli place. Yeah, you can read it in papers. Poor slobs were using it as a drug exchange place. Yeah, it didn't end well. Thought I had it all figured out, and then bam, there's the polar bears. And you know what, being it's just Baltimore, they're always like hungry. And they saw them boys come in there, it was over. Over. Just like Key Largo. We had it all, we had it all. Just like Bogey and Bacall. Starring in our own late show. Gone away to Key Largo. Where the hell is this place? No, they had established the back of the polar bear cage as a great place that police wouldn't suspect, and they were use it as a drug drop. And one day, I don't know how the hell it happened, they fell down off the back of the wall and they ended up in the polar bear cage. Well, the rest is history. It was ugly. Nobody would have ever suspected, right? All right, well, I guess we're not going to get a place to park to get the pizza, so. That's the name of that tune. Plus, I had that fried rice. That shit was terrible. I don't know, those onions all turned a weird color. Oh, that was horrible. I have to shit can that. So we're getting down to it. We're going to have to make some soup one way or another tomorrow night. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. I've got to be me. Well, it was, it caught the national attention of the news. This was back in the 70s or 80s. And you can just poke a, you know, drug dealer, druggies mauled in Baltimore City polar bear cage or something. Poor slobs went right in. I mean, this was before the days before we had enlightened zoos, right? Everything was just really rough. Like the tigers would pace, they would go out of their mind, pacing back and forth all day. Yeah, everybody kind of shook their head and said, woo, I'm kind of glad I wasn't around to see that. But that's really no bueno. A hell of a city to grow up in, let me tell you. Everybody had some kind of angle. Really see nice cars over here unless the drug kingpins have them. Yeah, they don't, you know, you don't want to fall into a polar bear cage because you're probably not going to get the hell out of there. The Titanic, the night to remember. Yeah, I suspect that was a bigger night to remember. Our 16-point turn. Wow. This neighborhood is a zoo. Let me tell you, LL Cool JJ, this neighborhood is a zoo. Oh, brother. I wish I saw Luis come out of his house. I talked to him about that slob next to him. Whoa! Wow. Hello, Blackbird. You guys are like, I can't believe a bag of chips has lasted this long over there. I didn't really enjoy that Victoria salsa. I didn't think it was that good. Oh, oh man. I really got to clean it. It's like a cat took a dump on this thing. Imagine having an outdoor computer. Year round. Chips have eyes. Big chips have eyes. I just don't eat a lot of junk food. I like my natural salted peanuts. All right, let me get the side chat on here. Yeah, that brutalist architecture downtown. Yeah, that was something. Hey, Skywalker. How are you? There's Skywalker. How are you doing, Skywalker? You the handsomest? Yes, you are. You the handsomest. Yeah, tomorrow night we're gonna go over to. We're gonna start out right away over at the abandoned restaurant. You still got all those birds on your tail. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be fun. I guess I got to remember to kind of take a flashlight, though. You can probably see inside. Got to really be careful of rattlesnakes up there. That's prime rattlesnake country. Yeah, that's prime rattlesnake country. Yeah, that's prime rattlesnake country. I have some good Oktoberfest beer to bring. Yeah. We're going to Berkeley Sunday. It's going to be recorded content because it'll have very good quality.
Oh, it's a bullweasel. No,
Boots, I don't, yeah. Maybe I will. Good night, Alan. That's something. That place, look up a rat. Oh, I had plenty of rattlesnake when I worked in China. It's quite good. You have to be careful of the bones. Not every chef gets all the bones out. Like the ligaments. We're going to have to go pick up some beer tomorrow night. Oh, well. Let's hope Total Wine and Beverage has it in stock. Let's hope. So yeah, it'll be a fun night tomorrow night. Porky, we got to load it up when we can. There's no doubt about it.
Surf and Fun series.
Smartest thing I did was starting to haul my own beer down to Vegas. That was genius. That was genius down there.
Oh, look, it's Richard's
50 cents a beer,
Oh, this is so
no,
cool.
75 cents a beer compared to $6, yeah. Yeah, we're on allotments.
Oh, look at the eyeball. It's never been so good looking.
We're on allotments. I mean, in other words, we have a shortage.
It's got open windows. So these two windows are open.
If they didn't have that, I'd have to kick back up the Bush Light. I mean, Coors Light, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that'd be a very sad day. We know on Mondays, Sunday or Monday at the Atomic Lounge,
And the bottom is
they're all out of beer.
oh, that's killer, Charlotte.
Root beers when I was young. I don't know. I never really remember going out to too many places. Once a year you go to Jimmy Woo's or
Those got the buddies.
the hell was the place in Urbana? Peter Pan restaurant.
One for the road, look at that. So cool.
Yeah, I determined it's a good beer.
One for the road.
It's like Seal Hater. He's like, Rosie, you got to try the. I don't know. One night they were out of the Coors Light, and I said, okay, man, I only got $5. And the guy said, I got just a beer for you. It was a 16 ouncer of Busch Light. Hey, Tommy. And it was cold. I had one chug of that. That was it. Salted peanuts. That was it. Goodbye, Coors Light. Hello, Busch Light. It did, because I didn't have any money that night. I had the bartender leaning. I said, I don't know how to tell you. I only got $5 on me. It's like, I got you covered. And I told him you could keep the change. It was like $4.50. Now everybody knows me down there. So that was a good thing. So I always try to end my stream with Atomic Lounge. I think I'll probably just have a sandwich later or something. I was gonna get a pizza, but I couldn't get a place to park that's convenient. I can't carry that and the selfie stick. So I just bagged it tonight. I just bagged it.
Here, secret. Oh, look, SpongeBob. We love SpongeBob. Oh my God, he's so funny. You're gonna make me happy at work, Charlotte. Look at that SpongeBob. Huge. Okay. Hold on. Rosie, you want a shot?
No, I'm good. Friday night's my shot night. Yeah, we enjoy you, Angus Kisses. You're an OG.
Rosie, look, I got some new shot glasses.
Friday night only, bird.
Check it out.
Yep. Don't pour me one. I'm not going to drink it. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And then I
Oh,
got
wow.
I got a Jack Daniels.
That's cool.
So Charlotte sent me. One's green, one's blue.
That's cool.
Come on, you got to prep for tomorrow.
No, I don't prep.
Okay, have it
I
your
know
way.
my limits. Enjoy. Cool looking glasses. Very cool looking.
I don't know if you can see. I can't see. All right, cheers.
Cool looking glass. Where'd you get them?
Charlotte sent it to me.
Very cool.
Hold up.
Yeah, I got a pretty hard and fast rule. The hard stuff only on Friday night. Yeah, it's a nice scotch. It's a 12-year-old. Blackbird, what's the name of that scotch again?
Huh?
What's the name of that scotch?
Glenfiddich.
It's Glenfiddich, yeah.
The
Somebody
valley.
was asking me.
The Valley of the Deer.
Yeah. Yeah, the Costco pizza.
Toolbox.
I'm sure I will. I didn't even think of that tonight.
Rosie, thank you for that stamp. I put my thing in the mail 2 weeks late.
Well, you got it in.
I've been here in like May, June, late July, August. So July, I've been working for a week, so I'm gonna get busy. Yeah, or 5 weeks actually.
Sounds like the rent.
So look, I bought this. This one.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I need to go stock up on a few things over there.
But in orange, right?
I guess they already got fed, so they don't really stick around too much.
Here's what the nose looks like. Oh, yeah, it's like-
They eat and go. So I don't usually see them.
And then see this.
Usually the little ones are around.
Then this is where
Hey Supernova, I'm doing well today. Thank you. How are you?
which I thought was very
Just enjoying some peanuts
a Maru, this is what it's called.
and a beer.
Maru GGC.
Yeah, they eat and run.
They got number 36. So we do SWAT team. More SWAT team. That's awesome.
They're around. They're usually glued to back Blackbird. Only when he's not around, then I'm a port in a storm. Any port in a storm. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate it, guys. Tomorrow night, don't forget, we're going up the hill to the old Villa restaurant. It's been closed for probably 6 years now, since they had a rat infestation and it made the news. And that was immediately the death knell. It was like Silber's Bakery in Baltimore.
So yeah, I put them all.
It made the news. Nobody went there. They're like, oh, you know, and then news report, oh, we sterilized the place from top to bottom. We're back. It's so good. Yeah, within 2 weeks, they were shut down forever. You say rats, people think, oh, that's what that was in my food. That wasn't a caper. That wasn't a caper. All right, take care, Thomas. That was not a caper in my food. Just killed the restaurant. Overnight, reservations canceled, everything. You run a restaurant, you better be damn sure. Of course, now it's 2025. Don't tell you they don't have the manpower or money to inspect. And that was it. That was the end of the line. I guess I'm gonna have a sandwich tonight, Tommy.
Oh,
I haven't made soup because of my hand, so I can hardly grip a knife.
I want to play a song. It's called One More.
There's no way I can cut all the onions and beef. Maybe tomorrow night I'll thaw it. Have it ready to go.
One for the road.
being a busy airport. It's just terrible these days. Terrible to be in that business. I don't know how some of them survive. I mean, how in the hell did they do it? If I was forced to open something, it would be Italian. That, I think, has the greatest chance of success. Other than that, it's like the last thing this town needs is another Mexican restaurant. And yet they'll be out there opening another one. Yeah, they don't. You just can't even run a dive bar anymore. Can't even run a dive bar anymore.
Teton Gravity Research. Go pro.
Licensing, liquor license.
One further road, so I stand corrected. It's the same title.
Paying big money for the liquor distributor. We had a major one leave this area.
Teton Gravity Research.
Big one.
We'll try
Left
to-
the area. I don't think a lot of young people go to bars.
Look at it.
I think it's just fading away as as the population ages. There's just a shortage of young people. Going to be sometime in September. I'm going to take my daughter down. I don't know if I might take a few days on. I want her to see how what life is like besides all the wealth and glamour. So it might be a father-daughter trip. I want to put her on that food serving line at the church in the morning. Probably break the internet if I wasn't on for a week.
How could you don't like that site?
You have ever made orange jam? I have.
You got Costco better than
Just put orange marmalade in my search box and you'll see me making it. And if you can think of it, I've probably done it. That's it, Judy, right on the front lines. It's a rare opera. I don't get a lot of time to spend. I don't, neither she nor I have a lot of time. Rancho's doing good, Supernova. I'm just waiting for my hand to heal so I can get the rest of these bushes trimmed up. Got it, get the peach tree cut down a bit, get the plum trees cut down. Yeah, that'll be a good thing. That'll be it. Supernova, there is always something to do. There's always something that needs to be done. This place is just constant. Try to get Bird to get stuff cleaned up here, and trees, and fences. It's a lot. I'm still enjoying peaches from last year, so I didn't really miss anything. We made a peach cobbler. Always be closing, that's it. I understand that you think that that's not in your budget, but you got to look ahead and think about the maintenance that you're going to save. You buy a shit car, yeah, it's cheap out the door, and then bam. You get something quality, yes. You'll come in here and thank me later. That makes sense. All right, let's do it. Mitch and Murray sent me down. I wish we could have seen Mitch and Murray. Why am I here? Because Mitch and Murray sent me down. If I had my way, all you would be fired. I'd fire a lot of you. Put that coffee down. Yeah, you. What's your name, Levin? You're a loser. Oh, shit. I don't know who you're talking to. I'm Shelly the Machine Levin. You call yourself a salesman? You're shit. You're a loser. Oh, what a great movie. Third prize, you're fired. Oh, do I have your attention now? See this watch, pal? This costs more than your car.
Charlotte, thank you.
Right, stay nut. I wish more people had seen Glengarry Glen Ross. One of the greatest Oscar-winning ensembles ever assembled on screen.
You guys can't see the video.
Every person there won an Oscar for Best Actor. Except for Alec Baldwin, he was the new boy on the block. Oh, do I have your attention now? Sit down. Your name Levin? You're a loser. Oh, what a bleak movie. I put that right up there with Sunset Boulevard and The Pawnbroker. man. I love that stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I think I'm going to bail out tonight. I'm going to do a few things to get ready for tomorrow. Make sure that you are subscribed for tomorrow night. We start out over at the joint, and then we're going to do the shopping and everything else tomorrow night. It's going to be a good time. Going to break out the 4 roses. It's going to be a great night. So thank you to Corkster. Good to see you. Everybody else, thank you for being here tonight. Ronnie, thank you for everything you do. I appreciate it. Amanda, hug and kiss. Nick, Doctor, everybody else, thank you so much. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, could I please ask you to do that on the way out? And thanks for the fun, I guess 3.5 hours or so. Thank you, everybody.
Tiger Webb, he's 40 years.